Hey guys, McMo64 here. Welcome back to another video. Now that RLCS is done, we can move on to other esports events and happenings. So in this video, we'll just be going over a bunch more roster changes and esports news as DreamHack Valencia is happening this weekend. And as I have in the past, I will be making at least one highlight video, if not more. Now let's get into the esports news. First off, we have on Wikipedia, Space Station Gaming. So Sathu left on June 5th, and Arsenal had left the Peeps on June 11th. On June 23rd, Arsenal joined, so that is their new roster. For RLCS Season 8, we'll see how that turns out. And Space Station tweeted, they said, Mr. Arsenal, congrats on joining the Space Station Gaming Rocket League squad. And they have a video, you guys can watch that on your own. They say, from President Donald J. Trump. And then the Chiefs Esports actually had an interesting announcement. They said, it takes time to find the right partner, and we finally found them. The Chiefs Esports Club are excited to announce our new ownership group after being acquired by Team Icon. For more details, including retention of the Chiefs brand and future vision, go here. So we have that open. So Icon acquired the Chiefs, and the only part that really interests us is it says the Chiefs brand unchanged. Following this announcement, all current esports teams will compete under the Chiefs and strive to deliver the performance deserving of the Chiefs' passionate fan base. This means that the Team Icon esports team will be dissolved, and Icon will remain the parent company of the Chiefs. The Icon Rocket League team will compete under the Chiefs banner in the upcoming DreamHack Valencia Pro Circuit Tour competition and for the foreseeable future. The Chiefs as a brand will remain completely untouched and unchanged, and continue operating as the premier Oceanic esports club with support and enhancement from the Icon creative team. The Chiefs will be competing in the following esports titles: League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, Rocket League, Fortnite, and PUBG, and more as we look to expand our player base. Okay, so I'm actually really excited about this next one. Miho tweeted this actually earlier today. He said, looking for team this season, and he had previously been the sub for G2 for the past 2 or 3 seasons. I'm excited to see how he gets back into the scene, and I believe the last team he was actually on was Counter Logic Gaming. They disbanded in September of 2018, and he was with Timmy and Dapper. Now, the biggest change, and perhaps the most saddening change that has happened recently, Jason, or Fireburner, he has a tweet longer. He said, hey everyone, so after RLCS ended over the weekend, I had a lot of time to think with my family and close friends on what I want to do going forward pretty much. Basically, over the course of the past couple seasons, I've strongly considered to stop competing due to the fact that it's not been nearly as fun for me as it once was, on top of it being super stressful for me personally. Regardless, though, I've kept at it, but after this past RLCS, I've been able to reevaluate where I'm at and decide what would truly make me happy at this point. With that said, I've come to the conclusion of stepping down from the team, on top of no longer playing professionally going forward. I already let the guys know about it, and DreamHack Valencia will be my last tournament since we already have flights and hotels booked, etc., and there's no time to get a replacement that quick. I have no doubt Garrett and Justin are going to kill it with whatever third they decide to get, and that they will win multiple majors and hopefully RLCS in the future. They've both been amazing teammates and even better friends over the course of teaming with them, and I've had the pleasure to see both of them grow as players as well as people over the years. It's a shame we weren't able to win a major LAN together as a roster, but maybe it wasn't meant to be, I suppose. Regardless, though, I know I can retire being happy with how my career went, as well as knowing I've met and created some of my closest friendships from being a pro. As for myself, the plan essentially is to try to transition into coaching an RLCS team, as well as doing a lot of content creation with both streaming and YouTube going forward. both of which I really loved doing in the past, but it was something I put to the side to focus 100% on competing, which is something I kind of regret, since some of my favorite memories in Rocket League came from making videos with Sizz and Moses, for example, or from streaming. I'm really excited for the future and what this next chapter has in store for me. Jason. So, on June 27th, Fireburner left the roster. It would actually be insane if NRG won Valencia, with this being the last LAN that Fireburner goes to. It would be great for him to get a title, since the X Games that they won with Jacob back in, that was a long time ago, back in September of 2017. Just put a stamp on the end of his career. This next change is pretty exciting. As well as Miho coming back, we have Dapper coming back. So on July 2nd, yesterday, Ty Not Tyler tweeted, "Hello Twitter, I'm here to announce that myself, Dapper, and Shadow will be teaming for this upcoming season of RLRS under the team name Gold Patrol. Looking forward to the potential success of this new roster." And so on Liquipedia, we show the roster. Team is formed, July 2nd, Gold Patrol. I hope Dapper can get back into RLCS eventually. It was great watching him in the past. That's all for the roster changes. Now we just have an announcement for DreamHack Valencia. So since Turbo Pulsa left and is playing on Randy Gibbons / River Rats, Dignitas needed to announce a third, right? So they tweeted today, "Who's excited for DreamHack Valencia?" And in the replies, this person said, "Time to announce officially the third, no?" And Dignitas responded, "Snasky coming through." So Snasky, currently the Dignitas coach, will be filling in for Turbo Pulsa and playing as the third, unless they're totally trolling and have their sub play instead, which would make sense, but I'm just going to trust it. Excited to see Snasky come back in here. And now we have all of the teams who are qualified for DreamHack. Oh, gotta love this logo made by S Watercolor, I'm assuming, because of the style, for Randy Gibbons River Rats. Let's go through the list here. So the teams that are qualified for DreamHack Valencia are Dignitas, Cloud9, TSM, Randy Gibbons, Vitality, Barcelona, NRG, Splice, RCD, Espanol, Method, Ground Zero, Chiefs, Renegades, Aeriality, Mount Gang, Bricks, Phil, Servette, Geneva Esports, Notorious Legion Esport, Helios Esports, Childish, Gambim Bam, Rogue, G2, Crazy Crew, Triple Treble, Ghost Gaming, Veloci, Bremen Esports, Los Potato, High Five Gaming, PSG, and Complexity. Something interesting I didn't even notice until I was recording this video was that Aeriality has been reformed, and it was actually reformed a while back in April. Ixo and Tylacto reformed the team, and for DreamHack Valencia, they are playing with a third of Sebedam. The name Aeriality has been through a lot of changes and has been around for a long time, starting in 2016 when it was first formed to play in RLCS with Continuum, KDOP, and Pixel, and then it was acquired by Proficiency, then back to Aeriality, then in 2017 it was acquired by Secrecy, and then revived by Continuum, Gonto, and Tylacto, and again acquired by Secrecy, and then reformed again in 2019, finally by Ixo Tylacto. Well, we'll see how long the roster stays under this name this time, and good luck to them at DreamHack. Another interesting and promising thing for the future of Rocket League Esports is that this team, RCD Espanol, is a team. It's a Spanish esports organization owned by one of the biggest Spanish soccer teams, Espanyol Barcelona. So that's a third team that has made it into a large LAN that's hosted by a large soccer organization. Well, that's all the news and roster changes I have for you guys. Get excited for DreamHack Valencia happening this weekend, and for those of you living in the United States, happy July 4th. That's all I have. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys after Valencia.